Check, check, check. Checkity, check, check, check. My white balance is probably so off on this right now, but... All right. What's up, you guys? We're in Boston, Massachusetts, and we're covering the NHL 2024 Stanley Cup playoffs. This is going to be my first playoff game I've ever shot. I'm super stoked, and I kind of want to take you guys through my day and kind of what I do on a game day, especially during playoffs, because we're going to be doing a lot of different playoff content. I think Toronto's got an optional skate today around 11:30, so we're going to hit that. And then after we do that, we're going to come back to the hotel and do some editing. And actually, before we head back to the hotel, we'll probably shoot some scenic shots. Head back to the hotel, do some editing, kind of check out that footage, back that footage up. And then after we back up that footage, probably shower, get ready, have a quick lunch, and then head back to the arena and start getting set up. So here's a nice little time lapse of me kind of putting together my setup for arrivals and scenic shots. As you can see, we have Austin Matthews walking in here. We also have David Pastrnak and Max Domi walking in. So now you guys have kind of seen what the arrival shots look like. Those arrival shots are super key. We always show up about 3 hours before puck drop to get player arrivals. This is the setup I'm kind of rocking with, as you guys can see. You guys saw it in the time lapse. I have a Sony A7S III, that's the camera body here. And then I have a small rig cage as well as a top handle on top here. And then I also have a small rig handle. So that's kind of helps me keep my camera stable. And then I also have a phone mount here. So I can get both DSLR footage from my camera, but then also I can get iPhone footage as well. So that's just kind of my basic setup in a nutshell for now. I'm probably gonna make another video just solely based on what I use for getting those scenic shots and the arrival shots. And I also kind of use that setup for on the glass stuff, but you know, we'll get to that in another video. Now we're gonna get into my in-game setup. Typically what I like to use is obviously, again, the Sony A7S III. That's the camera body, as well as my small rig cage, small rig top handle and side handle, as well as my Rode mic. And then I also have, again, that iPhone rig on the side of my camera. Typically, if I'm shooting from up top, I like to shoot with a 70-200. This is a bit of a bigger setup here. Obviously, the lens is a lot bigger than what you saw on my arrival shots and like what that setup looks like. I also have a monopod here too that kind of helps me, really just helps me keep a steady shot for when I am filming games. The game moves so fast and sometimes it's hard to, you know, shoot these games handheld, especially if you're looking for a smooth shot. My monopod is honestly my best friend when it comes to shooting games from up top. Honestly, some of the videos you guys have probably seen on my Instagram page, I probably can't shoot in that style without the monopod, and it's super important that I have that. And yeah, man, it's a fun setup. Honestly, like this setup here is probably my favorite camera setup that I shoot for any game, and I think any sports videographer should have both a 24-70 lens in their camera bag as well as a 70-200, because both of those lenses will provide you so much value, whether you're trying to get a wide shot with the 24-70 or if you're trying to get a more tight shot, an up-close shot with that 70-200 lens. I'm gonna make a whole nother video solely focused on my in-game camera setup. So that's gonna be the camera body, the cage, the handles, the iPhone rig, and also the lens and monopod, and like why I use each of those tools and why they're so valuable when I'm shooting games. But yeah, thanks for watching. Appreciate all the support, and we'll see you on the next one.